Oh, wow. Certified aircraft engines in it.
Okay.
It's called, we talk about airplane engines, they say O and IO and stuff like that. The O means it's opposed, like a Volkswagen engine, you know,
Okay.
they're kind of flat, you know, like this.
Uh-huh.
So that's the O part. The IO means this one is fuel injected. So it's a fuel injection, I suppose, it's 300 cubic inches, about 160 horsepower.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
Anyway, we'll go
kind of
on.
surprised. 160 horsepower is enough to get a plane in the air, but oh, so 2 people can fit in it?
I have to hold it down if it's real tippy. It'll tip back and it'll break the propeller. So I've got 50 pounds of weight up here in the nose to hold it down. Normally you park it like this. So
Really?
it doesn't tip back. But it looks funny like that. People say, what's the matter? Is it broken? All right, I'll put it on all 3 gear. The nose gear retracts up into the fuselage. But the mains, they stay like that. But anyway, that's what it looks like.
So do you keep it, like, do you have a hanger on your land, or do
I have
you
a hanger here.
You have a hanger
Right
here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So is the weight is on these?
Well, that's the main gear. There's a tire under there and one on the other
okay,
side, and the
okay.
nose gear here.
Okay.
And,
And 2 people can sit up front.
yeah, it's called a Cozy Mark III. Cozy meaning when you get in it, it's pretty cozy. You get in it like getting into a sports car, a race car.
Oh, okay.
You kind of slide down in it, and it's not easy getting in and out, but once you're there, it's quite comfortable. The seats are electrically heated,
Oh, wow.
and you fly it by the stick there
Okay.
and this stick here. I've got them locked so they don't move, but that's how you fly it, just with your wrist. That's all it takes.
Can like if you're going out by yourself, can you just fly it, or do you have to have somebody with
You know,
you?
I fly a lot by myself.
Okay. That's pretty cool. I like that.
I've had a pilot's license since my 16th birthday,
Oh, wow.
and I'm a really old man.
That's awesome.
That's really cool.
Is this just like storage back here?
The original design was to have a 3rd seat.
Okay.
That's why it's called the Mark III. But the builder, which is this guy right here, Richard Rivet, it was just him and his wife when he built it, and said, we don't need a 3rd seat. So we didn't put one in it.
Okay.
So it worked out perfect for my wife and I, because our kids are grown and gone.
Yeah.
Let's see, one lives in Oklahoma and the other lives in Tampa.
Oh.
So we see them every now and then, but you know, it's at our age, I got grandkids, I have 5
Right.
grandkids. Anyway, so we just put our suitcases back there. We put about 35 gallons of gas in it and fly it over 1,000 miles.
Oh, wow.
Trouble is, I don't have a 1,000-mile body. After about 2.5 hours, I got to get out of it.
Yeah. Yeah. So do you like? Can you fly to like Florida and stuff like
Oh,
that
yeah.
in this? You can go long
Only
distance.
700 miles to Tampa. Go to Tampa nonstop.
Wow.
That's pretty
We
cool.
usually don't. We'll stop halfway and get something to drink and stretch your legs,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. But if I fill it full of fuel, which holds 52 gallons of gas, I can fly almost 2,000 miles.
Wow.
But I just can't do that anymore. I'm 78 years old. That's too hard on me.
Yeah,
I survived cancer and a heart attack.
Oh.
I don't want to do that anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Wow.
Wow.
So anyway, that's
awesome.
It's all handmade fiberglass. It takes a while to build it. And I've been polishing, waxing it for a week because I want it to look nice.
Yeah.
We have this box here is called a primary flight display. So all of your air aviation data is here, and this is a moving map, aviation map, and then this is a computer for all of the engine, the oil pressure, temperature, fuel injection, all that stuff. This top radio is they talk out and talk into air traffic control, which is what I used to do.
Oh,
And
nice.
This one is it's called a transponder. It transmits out a signal that the air traffic controllers can see, and they talk back and forth to computers. So it's pretty advanced for home built aircraft.
That's like the transponder is like the thing, like they have the maps online where you can see where the planes are flying. Is that the same thing?
It's almost. It's similar. This has that, and also has what they call ADSB, which is Automatic Dependent Surveillance Broadcast, which is in addition to the transponder.
Oh, wow.
And that's where you get all of the data on the airplane: name, weight, height, color, where I live, all that. Is there too.
They know everything.
They know everything. I don't have a secret anywhere. So that's, this little box right here that's what transmits all that data out, and also receives data from other airplanes that are doing it, so I can see them all on this map.
Oh, nice.
All the airplanes around me. So
That way you don't accidentally run into each other.
you don't want to do that. They say a mid-air collision will spoil your day.
Yeah.
I can see that. That's awesome.
Oh,
I've been flying for 62 years.
wow.
You're half that age, right?
Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
So anyway, well, let's see. We had a boat on Buckeye Lake, and I had a motorcycle, and all the typical tools when you're or toys when you're my age.
Yeah.
We sold all of them and bought this.
Yeah?
I didn't build it. Richard built it.
Yeah.
And I saw the ad in one of the trade magazines called Barnstormer, and I was looking at it like, daggone, that's exactly what I'm looking for. So I picked up the phone and I said, "You got the cozy for this?" I said, "I'll buy it." In Glendale, Arizona. So we negotiated over your price, I'll pay it. No problem. So do you want earnest money, down payment? No, I trust you. So about 3 weeks later, I took a Southwest to Phoenix and got an Uber over to Glendale, and I looked it over and looked at all the logbooks. There's all kinds of legal stuff you have to look at. I said, "Richard, I really like it." I said, "Will it fly?" He said, "Well, of course it'll fly." I gave him the check and he gave me the keys, and I flew it 1,600 miles. Never flown it before in my life.
Wow.
So
Hey, there's.
it was a trip.
That's pretty cool.
At the end of November, and went to 12,000 feet. And it was friggin' cold at 12,000 feet.
Oh, yeah.
I about froze to death. Took me 2 days to fly it down.
Wow. That's cool though.
So anyway, I bore you to death.
Oh no, that's cool.
It's a lot of fun.
Oh, I'm sure you have a lot of fun with it.
We go in these. It's usually Saturday morning flyouts. As a group of us here, it's called EAA, Experimental Aircraft Association. There's probably 30 of us that are active, probably 150 total, but they never show up at meetings. And we have these flyouts. We go to Parkersburg, and we go down to Kentucky, we're in Indiana, we go up to Michigan, over in Pennsylvania for breakfast. We'll have 8 or 10 airplanes that fly over, and we all have a great big table, eat breakfast, and we fly back.
Oh, that's cool.
The other people do bike rides together and cars together. We do airplanes together.
That's
all the same thing.
About how long does it take to fly to Parkersburg from here?
In this, about 20 minutes.
Oh, wow.
But a lot of the guys have airplanes that are they don't go at half the speed this does. I take off last and I land first, and that pisses them off. So, but it's all part. We have a good time.
Yeah.
And there's all different kinds of airplanes. There aren't any twin engines in the group because they're just so daggone expensive to operate.
Yeah.
You're burning twice as much fuel, but you're not going any faster. Doesn't make any sense, does it?
Yeah.
So this is very economical to fly, and that's what I like about it. But there again, if you are 200 pounds and 6'6", you don't fit in it.
No.
So it's not an airplane for everybody. You have to be able to fit in it. And I've been flying a long time, flown all kinds of jet airplanes and all that stuff. And so it wasn't much of a stretch to learn to fly it.
Yeah.
You don't want to start out in something like this. It's like getting in a Ferrari. You should have a little background. Yeah.
No, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry I
Sounds-
took up all your time.
No, this is really cool.
Yeah, this is really cool. It sounds like you have a lot of fun doing it. So.
We do.